Yo, it's your boy Goody Drew. I look depressed just like every single fucking day. Break my heart into pieces. Get it, it's an emo joke. I look kind of emo too right now. I look like fucking evil Tord from Ed's World, but then I got the freaking thing on, or the beanie, whatever you call it. Fuck that shit. Anyway, time to put y'all back into a depressing phase or whatever. Alright, I'm gonna talk about YouTube and my dream. And I feel like I don't think I have any dreams with anything else in the world. I feel like my favorite hobby to do is do every hobby. I want to do everything. I feel like if I get bored of one hobby, I'm going to move on to the next hobby. I did 3D animation. Fuck that. Okay, wait, no. How did I start? Oh, yeah, I used to do, like, really good drawings, like, hyper-realistic drawings. Sounds like one of those kids that would just do that to brag. I actually did it. I got bored of it. I was like, okay, this is boring. I was like, I'm not funny. I'm going to try to be funny. Literally looked up the meaning of freaking memes. That's literally the most loneliest thing ever. Looked up memes, kind of like studying meme culture. Like, you can't be more lonely than that. But hey, now I got humor, so I guess it worked out in the end. My memes didn't become popular because I was a fucking idiot, but then I was like, okay, 3D sounds cool. So I did 3D animation for a year. You could actually find that on my channel. And the animations are alright. Speaking of which, I'm actually almost done Nerd Crayon versus Luffy, so stay tuned, y'all. Anyway, now I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do music, and I did music, and I rap, or whatever. Like, I feel like I go hobby from hobby from hobby, and now I'm even getting into speed running, so, like, it's freaking crazy. Like, I love doing many things, and it's funny, because I also think it's kind of what YouTubers do. Sometimes I just randomly, like, challenging myself to do stuff. Actually, there's times, I remember, like, one day I was, like, bored, so I was, like, tried, like, pouring ice cold water on my head, but then I forgot that it's literally a challenge called the freaking ice bucket challenge. Usually when someone says, oh, I forgot, it sounds like they're just saying that to, like, I don't know, plot armor just so they can make their story sound more real. The fact that I'm saying that might sound suspicious just because I do that at times. Yes, I'm a liar and I fucking admit it, but I'm gonna say it this time. I'm 100% honest. 100% harness my whole soul, heart, dick, and balls. You can tell by my expression. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I do challenges like that. I get bored, start, like, shooting targets with Nerf guns. Or, like, one time I got, like, really bored. I tried to speed pack my lunch. I don't know, man. It's like hearing a kid brag about his weird freaking bug collection or something. That's kind of what it sounds like me talking about right now. So I also feel like a YouTuber would be a good job for me, which is kind of funny. I already got 100 subscribers. But another thing is that the more I'm looking into it, I guess, I don't know, however you want to think about it, I feel like people that try so hard to get somewhere on YouTube, it probably doesn't go well for them, you know, from what I see. It can actually go the same way for most jobs that are something that's, like, mainstream. Like rap, for example, or I don't know, maybe I can't think of anything else, but anything that's, like, mainstream that makes you popular, that's, like, a part of media, a part of entertainment, people that make those things, I feel like getting there, like, you might have to work hard, yes, but I think you also is luck, from what I heard. You know, a lot of it is luck. You don't know if what you're going to do is going to go viral, etc., etc. And from what I heard from many other older folks out there, only 1% of those actually get really lucky, win the lottery, and become YouTube famous. But, like, those that, let's say, work really hard, the ones that become YouTube famous become more clout hungry than the ones that worked really hard, realized they won't get there, and gave up. Because the ones that became famous, when they had the chance and they got there, they tried so hard, they probably poured their entire heart and soul into it that they had no heart and soul left. That's my guess. When you when you pour your heart and soul into something, you actually have none left when you do it so much to the point where it's your personality. That's my guess, I guess, but it's also not really my guess. I kind of heard this from many other people, so I'm kind of, like, scared because I don't want to, like, become a freaking messed up Frankenstein monster of what I am now, which is scary. Like, if 10 years from me is like this, then ouch. But at the same time, I want to be a YouTuber because it sounds fun, like the type of thing for me to do. I freaking love doing weird ass activities all the time. The only difference is that I actually am insecure to record them, which is why I don't record videos as much. And I feel like people might not realize this, but I have this big freaking, like, urge to make sure everything's perfect. Actually, I'm a freaking perfectionist, and nothing's perfect, obviously. So when I make my rap videos, I do tons of takes for those. You know, many takes. Only rarely I do one takes. My old videos with 3D animation, I would work on those forever, and they weren't the best, but I wanted them to be professional, and I wasn't happy enough. And as much as I call that a perfectionist, in the end, it's also kind of being a kid, from what I heard, because, you know, I'm still developing, obviously. So, like, it's also, that also ties into, like, the whole, I guess, formula here, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But, yeah, I think that's the thing with me. That's why I kind of don't record myself. But then it's also funny, because I also have many problems, and I actually had this obsession with wanting everyone to know. I feel like sometimes I just make my friends go freaking nuts because I just complain and argue about the weirdest fucking shit. Which is funny because then people would probably actually rather watch a YouTube video about that. But then it's even funnier because I actually feel super insecure to record myself. And when I do record myself, I want it to be perfect. And now, I guess as I'm hearing more, like watching more Sunny V2 videos or whatever the fuck you watch, about like those YouTubers that have fallen from grace because they tried so hard or because they wanted their best to get that image, it makes me realize the sad kingdom that we're in or whatever the fuck. And it's like, you know, maybe, like, I guess it makes sense why they say be yourself. So, I don't know. I wanted to bring this too, because I feel like many times I say, yo, I'm going to get into YouTube videos again, and I don't. And then when I do, it's like I try to make it perfect, because it's that's my journey. I have that perfectionist trait. If I make YouTube videos in the future, I think I'm automatically just going to try to perfect them. But my goal is to try and not perfect that shit. I just feel like explaining it, because, you know, I feel like I'd rather. That's kind of one of the things about me. I like explaining it so for people to understand, but I feel like it's weird when, like, a kid like me just brings this into a random-ass conversation and just makes everyone, like, turned off, and now they're like, what the fuck, bro? You just ruined my vibe, bro. That's not wiggity-wackety cool, yo. Or whatever the fuck they say, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm, like, shooting for when I'm, like, making this video. I kind of want to shoot for my reasons or whatever. So I feel like I'm just going to make videos whenever I feel sad about life, because that's another problem about me. I have this daily fucking anxiety and depression that's been eating up at me. I feel like ever since I was young, I had this urge where I hate myself. I feel like there's so much things in life that reminds me of stuff that are sad. I'm talking like I'm a 6-year-old man that's seen war, and I haven't. I'm literally just a kid, but I feel like I don't even know, man. You know what I mean? So I feel like when I have all that shit, and I like doing new stuff, but I don't really like being around people when they don't listen, but I also want people to, like, know what I'm doing, but more like I do it without them doing it, and then they just see it after. Then I guess the perfect job for me is a YouTuber. But the thing is, that also depends on luck, and the best way is to not try hard. You just be you. And if that's also my solution, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my mindset, so I feel like I'll just share my whole... I thought I'd just share my... explain my math work to y'all on why I'm, like, making these decisions or whatever, because I feel like I have these things in life, and I feel like it's like, okay, I'm gonna do it like that. I feel like the more I actually talk about the reason why I want to do something, the more it's easier for me to stay on that mindset. Whereas if I make a video about something, it's way more easier for me to start moving to the path of trying to perfect it and go to the perfectionist. But when I keep the thing in mind of the fact that, hey, I'm doing this to be myself, and I talk about that, I feel way more fucking open. So I feel like maybe this is what my YouTube channel is going to become. I'm going to do random ass shit. Who knows? Maybe every day, maybe a lot of times a day, whatever the fuck. Whatever. And I'll just do that and shit. Maybe there'll be, like, I'm going to guess probably 17 minutes, around, like, 20 minutes long, because that's kind of what most of my videos are now, I guess. And I like making these videos. I am a little upset, actually, got really upset, because, like, usually I have at least one comment, or, I mean, at least a few, or at least a few likes. I'm getting nothing. But then again, it's bringing me back. It's like, yo, dude, I'm in that freaking fame complex that we got all the older YouTubers in. But then again, I'm, like, kind of a kid, so I guess it's normal. Like, don't most kids, if they, like, see one like on the video, they think they're freaking famous, and they freaking love themselves, and now they're, like, so happy. So I guess, like, can't really put myself down for that. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Also, staying on this mindset where I like talking about what I'm thinking about at the fucking moment. It makes me so freaking cool. It makes me feel cool. It makes me feel chill. So the more I don't know. I guess that's what I'm saying. I also am someone that enjoys talking. I love talking a lot. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's weird because I always want to talk about it. And I guess it's annoying because now I'll just do it when I'm not supposed to. I do it to, like, strangers. I do it to, like, whoever you see on the street, bro. You could be jerking off and I break into your house and be like, yo, can I tell you the entire reason why I think it's so depressing about our life and why I think that you shouldn't have kids in the future or whatever the fuck. It's like, bro, dude, I'm beating my meat right now. Get the fuck out of here. And he's like, yeah. I don't know, man. That's another thing. You watching my YouTube videos, you get to see a peek in my mind and how the fact that it goes as fast as a Ferrari with brakes of a fucking bicycle, because I go at the fucking speed of sound, but I can barely stop talking because it's like I'm talking and the brakes are just there, dude. So now it's just like freaking gas all over this shit. And then everything you hear is ass all over this shit. Which is the reason why it's shit. Because it's coming out of my ass. I don't know. Yeah, I think of, like, the freaking speed of sound, dude, and I can't even stop it. So, like, you get the witness that there. Ooh, it's my fucking, my genius, my penis. Yeah, man, I guess that's kind of what I want to say. I feel like I would say that's all for this topic, but I also want to keep talking. So I'm trying to, like, think of ways to stall for time, because I fucking love stalling for time. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to cut out my videos. Maybe I will in the future, but since my whole goal is to be myself, and I think that the best way is by doing this, then I'm going to do this. I think that means making low-effort videos as long as they come off the cost of me being happy. People, if they want to watch it, they'll choose to watch it. And from what I heard, some people already enjoy it. Yeah, I'm not YouTube fucking famous now. Heck, maybe if I do this every day, I might not be next year. But it's still worth a shot, because if this is what gets me to feel more happy and less insecure and more authentic about who I am as a person, then I guess I'm just going to do it. Like, YouTube's my fucking therapy at this point, man. So I kind of want to talk about that. So my videos are going to be unedited when I talk about shit. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, that's okay. That's another reason why I'm acting like Moist Critical. I'm going to actually change the little topic. Moist Critical, I like him kind of for a different reason, and I think this is kind of what got me into his style. I don't know if this is why others like him, but this is why I did. Because when I first started watching him, I realized he's doing what I'm doing now. He said his thought, he was humble, he was authentic, he was honest, and he just didn't try so hard. And you didn't have to, and I feel like that's what makes me realize that, like, when you do things for fun, just do you. I guess it's better. So, like, that's why this video is, like, the end of, like, a freaking My Hero Academia episode, the power of friendship and whatever the fuck. Yeah, I guess I can't stall for any more time. I'm kind of out of ideas on this topic at this moment. Hope that's good. Hope you all have a good, nice day. I hope this video sucked your cock with enjoyment. Hope you had fun. Bye.